Well, hello there, and welcome back to Sparta on Europa Barbarorum 2. In the last episode, we secured the Isle of Sicily, and we've got a ceasefire with Carthage. We lost a unit of Theroporoi, but I believe they're building in Syracuse, and we can move them straight over. We have... there's a couple of Carthaginian fleets knocking around the Aegean. We have got all the way from Sparta to Epidamnos to Byzantium. We have a little bit of holdings on Asia Minor as well. But this episode focuses on the city of Rhegion. And we have, what's his name? Pheidippides of Sparta, who is a possible, is he a faction? He is a possible factioner when somebody snuffs it. But he's starving them out, and they're going to be sallying forth. We're not at war with Ptolemy, that's fine. So we're going to, well, at the end of turn, we're probably going to have a sally to deal with. And then we've got a little toehold on the peninsula of Italia. We make some money. We're not making as much as we used to, but that's probably because we've got nearly a third stack out. We have a... Who are you? You come from Athens. You are from Crete. So actually, that makes no sense having two of you there. We could just pop you down there, couldn't we? Marvellous. So he goes in there. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. We're slowly building a garrison up here so we can get rid of these ridiculous skirmish and cav units that we don't really want. So, yeah, let's have a sally and hopeful defeat of the forces inside Rhegion. They have been there for at least 4 turns, I would imagine. So he's going to be on rationing. News from the east. We'll take that. And then hopefully with the fall of Rhegion, we have the excuse to clash with the expanding Roman power. When we got their map information, it showed that they had conquered the Italian peninsula, but I fully expect them to have spilt out maybe into sort of the Croatia region, just to the east of the Alps, or maybe even into Gaul. Decius Vibellius comes with just standard things you expect, really. What's his general unit? That's interesting. Oh, he's a unit of Triarii, so we completely outman them in terms of cavalry units. This just shows just the gradual creeping pushing back of borders that we've been doing. Now they're coming out of that doorway, so if we did that, we did that. Quickly, please. We'll just get all of you out here as well. Go, 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 go. And once they're in position, then we'll make a box of doom. None of you want to skirmish as well, actually. Look at them running about. Hopefully pick off that unit of skirmishers. Where's our horse gone? Let's get them moving. We'll snaffle up that unit there. Now everyone's kind of in position, we can sort of slowly walk the flanks around. Take the line all the way up into the trees. Come on, take them. They do have a cavalry unit. I believe it's coming. There it is. Coming around from the sides. We've killed 3% already. With our mighty Cretan archers and Persian archers actually as well. There you go. Ha 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 ha! Horses against men in skirts. No, you've missed. Kill them. Kill them all. I wonder if we can make them retreat. That would be rather fun, wouldn't it? Let's go in for the charge. They're only light hoplites. It doesn't seem like it's had much of an impact, and we're losing quite a lot of our Greek Lancer cav. Out you come. They think we're going to win that. Let's get that flank to pivot. Bloody fantastic looking elite hoplites. See if they want to win now. Whoa. And they still think they're winning. That's disappointing. Are you sure? I would have thought that would have changed them. Changed their outlook on life. Let's go. Let's start folding this flank up. Now, even though our general is a Sparta, he barely lived through the Agoni system. Oh no, they really do think they're going to win. We need to get involved in this. He doesn't have the actual Spartan hoplite unit. You still think you're going to win? That's mental. They're quite good then. Oh, charge in. What are you doing? He's right there. Run. And go. Or do we need to do it individually? Is that why you're messing around? There we go. That's made no difference. 87, there you go. We can try and get our cavalry in line for a charge now. Who is that? That's not the general, but he probably does need to just be wary of that skirmisher cav unit sneaking up behind him. They still think they're going to win. I thought... Ah, no, now the sands of fortune had seemed to shift in our favour. Now what we're going to do, children, is we're going to take the two horse units that are at the back, whilst our first two units take that skirmisher in the flank. We're going to wield round, reminiscent of Alexander at the Battle of Gaugamela. We're just going to, whoa, you see the gap. We'll exploit said gap. And they're gone. My word, that was a marvellous piece of cavalry commanding. They should have finished by now. We can all join in here. The three can now join in the push. Because here come the Triarii. Catch them. So they're not just charging about. That's disappointing. And let's get them out. Come on. Come on, horses. Run away. Well, not run away. Tactical retreat. Just to leave their general open for our elite hoplites to smash through the side of them. Look at them go. It's only 55 of the little buggers. You lot. Let's start to see if we can get this cart, this line to roll up. We need the horses to come around the other side. Because we're getting thinned down from behind and we're going to need to deal with those skirmishes. Bit of encouragement from the general. How is this particular problem solving itself? I still think they're going to win. We need to get our cavalry to jump. What are you doing? I'm walking now, for God's sake. Never doing what he said. And they have properly whittled down these axemen. These are elite axemen skirmisher fellas. And I really do like them when I'm Epirus, which has the city of Epirus. Right. Target them. Let's go, boys. Woohoo! Bloody marvellous sight. Of course, our cavalry is actually rubbish. Apart from the Thessalian cavalry, which isn't with us in this army. There you go. Pile into them. Use your kindness to rout now, my friends. They're wavering, which keeps them in a little bit longer. They're gone. Into them. Give ourselves enough distance to get a charge in on these fools. Wavering. We've lost 15%, they've lost half. I don't know why I do that. That really annoys me as well. I give a percentage and then I give a fraction. For which I apologise for mixing my units, but you know what we mean. It is mental to me that these skirmishers are... Oh, hello. They're moving. God, they got a break soon. It's like the best part of 400 horse now. Of them. And we're not going to attack Rome straight away. What we're going to do is we're going to have a territory in Italy because we know they'll get pissed off by it. And then that will lead to a state of war. Hopefully after we've built a native garrison on Sicily. Right, we're probably going to need another charge. Out you get. Go, go, go. Ah, they have broken. Bloody marvellous. Right, that's who we need to kill. Wheel and charge, my friends. $77. It's our weakest unit. Are we going to miss their infantry just by a whisker? Just by a whisker. Charge into them. Victories, they were bloody confident to start with, weren't they? As soon as they break, we can then position ourselves and start charging in the back of them, and then this will be over. Off we go. So we can get this line to crumble under the intense pressure. Are you kidding? One of our horse units is routed. What a joke. I think maybe that's because they got caught on these Hostatos Milicatas. Did sounds Greek if we're honest. Get involved, boys. Keep the pressure up. Keep going. Let's see if we can actually do something helpful. You just charge the general. Now that you've come to your senses. There's only bloody 30 of them. That should be the death of the general then. Right, let's clear up some names. Oh, let's go into this block there. Let's go. Put a bit of ×6 magic on this battle. All of our infantry units need to charge as one here. They're fighting to the death, so let's put our horses back out on the flank, because we might need to regroup. And we'll put our elites on this side. Go, go, go. And the horses have been proving to be quite unruly in this battle. Never trust the Greek horse. Although we have taken nearly 800 casualties. I think we have taken quite a high amount of casualties. There's 1, 2, 3 units that have alarmingly low numbers. But overall, this has been a rather successful battle. We're going to have Regium. We've just got to get everyone to come out at the same time. That's what the problem is. Or we could just charge them. Sod it, let's do that. The gate open and we can get inside anyway. Ah, we're in. Good. Go through the gate then. Probably don't want the general to do this because he might die. We would like him to live a long and happy life and build a statue of him inside the Agora. Cost us 1/5 of our army. That's not bad. That guy's doing a little dance. Let's try and kill him first. He's spazzing out. Marvellous. We're one territory away from owning Magna Graecia, which is the bottom half, well, the toe in the boot of Italy and Sicily. That's what Pyrrhus tried to do. It'd be interesting to see if Ptolemy feels like trying to nick it off us. I think we've already been to war with Ptolemy once. And... oh dear. It would appear that Carthage is ready to fight for Sicily again. Can we raise your attack? No, that's why we're building a granary. Ptolemy are the most advanced faction in the world. I don't necessarily adhere to that, but fine. So you are supposed to...
Eve, sorry.
You got...
Eve, sorry. Eve, sorry.
You dropped all the men off.
Διαταγκάς, επί πολεμίων, χωρέιτε!
Lokoi pezon! Lokoi επί πολεμίων χωρέιτε! Baden!
Neat.
Τι γαρβούλεστε! Εξείτε!
Can't retrain it yet. Disappointing. Just going to keep building hoplites in Syracuse, so we've got a bit of a force in the region. So you're doing that. You're building that. Is everybody building something? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. Oh, good. We're allied with Pergamon. That's nice.
Παρατάσσεστε επικαίρος!
Oh, the Bosphorus
Τάσσεστε
Greeks are coming.
ορτίαε!
You don't have an alliance with any of the...
Διαταγκάς!
There you go. We could have an alliance with Macedon and see if they'll accept their lot in life.
Ναι.
Because now we've got mainland Greece. Do we need any more? No, we've actually got all of the victory conditions that we need, so... hang on, what was it? We've got to get to 40, so it's just 23 more regions. I think a nice portion of Italy would sort that out, but we shall see.
Αρχόν,
Do with you.
τι γαρβούλεστε!
We're set to make 8 grand profit. That's rather nice. And Rome won't, in the same way that you kind of expect for Carthage not to allow us to dominate Sicily, Rome cannot let us have an Italian province. So they'll be secretly gathering legions in the fog of war and then sending them down. So we would like to get out of the city quite quickly, so we can go on a bit of a campaign. We need to get them back to Greece first for retraining, and then we can start sending them out places. So you've grouped together.
Eve, sorry.
What do you have? Mercenary hoplites, light hoplites. This is like sort of Carthaginian light Libyan infantry, and that's their standard equivalent of the hoplites that we have as Greece. Oh, we'll keep going with that. Lovely. Got no population growth, so we need a granary. And not roads. Probably a temple. There's quite a lot of Ptolemaic forces looking at some of my settlements, so I think that's a bit dodgy. Do you give me an extra upkeep? Recruitment slot, recruitment slot. No. Is it these that give me the upkeeps? Yeah. When I get to the colonies. Okay.
Me correte pleon.
Probably need to deal with him soon. Did we not? I distinctly remember. Is it in the other army? I just remember grouping my. No, there's some more. Ah, we do have them. We just stuck them there for some reason. Ah, well, if we can recruit a different horse unit. We can get all those Thessalian cavalry together, and they're quite formidable. So
Archon! Πορεύεστε ως εναντίον.
Yes, sorry. Daar gaat through. Bezoe.
Τι γαρμπούλεστε. Εξείτε.
Toxeis.
Archon!
why can't we get closer? If we go there,
Επί πολεμίων.
we should be able to
Χωρέιτε.
get out that way.
Eparasis.
We need to bring you back to Athens.
Εξείτε. Μάλιστα. Τι γαρμπούλεστε.
So we'll put
Πορεύεστε ως εναντίον.
Syracusian port. Why? So we can't have an alliance with Macedon because they're at war with the Getae. That Egyptian army is just a little bit closer. It's going to the coast. It's going to the beach on holiday. It would be nice to have the actual map information. What are your Cretan? You're not actually that helpful, really. No. Don't want mercenaries. No. The naked man. I know it's realistic, but it still looks a little bit bizarre when you see someone with their wang out fighting in a battle. You think, what a donut. I mean, brave. I wouldn't do it, but... Allied Democratic State. Oh, Christ, who's that? Region has enough Greek culture that we can get it to join our little confederation of states properly.
Διαταγάς.
Let's pop you there.
Propaden. Lokoi pezon.
We can retrain you.
Τι γαρμπούλεστε. Πορεύεστε ως εναντίον.
There we go. Are you much better off without the general inside?
Baden.
No, you're not.
Toxeis. Epi polemian korete.
Would like, very much so,
Toxeis pezon. Poreoste os enantion.
for our hoplites not to be so badly depleted. So let's just quickly do that.
Bezoe.
We can't retrain them in the city. That'll do. In they go. Why are you 60%? Unrest. Because you're not Greek. Can't do much about it.
Archon. Malis.
Would you like trade rights? You're not going to attack us. You got bugger all men in that.
Eve, sorry.
It'd be interesting to see where the Carthaginians have decided to go instead. We would like... Oh, is that Roman? We would like another garrison force from Region. We'll get some of these swordsmen. We'll stick 4 of them in. So hopefully we can group these up, hop them across, and then this army can go back home for retraining. Told you, Titus Cornelius Scipio, with a shed load of Triarii and some Hastati. We'll have to see how that pans out, but apart from that, I mean, we knew they were going to do it, so it's not really a problem. Oh. Yeah, we knew you were going to rebel. We can't really do anything about it, if we're honest. That's one of those things that if you don't play EB2, you'd be unaware of it. But taking a city that has a different culture to you and then holding it takes a bloody long time before you can leave the city. That's why you need multiple forces. I was just thinking, I wonder if we could muster another force. I'm not... So we can take the fight to them straight away.
Exite!
Lokoi? Taxeis bezo etalasis. Taxeis kata polemion. Epi polemion.
Archon!
Baden.
There we are. And we can get
Lokoi bezo.
him back for some well-earned rest and recuperation.
Ne!
That annoys me on this game. The minute you get trade rights, they start not trusting you. Are you kidding? Have I just lost my general because he's... Well, we're not going to get to retrain that army.
Sunok hes lambanete.
I think we have, you know. I think we've lost the... I think it was our factionaire. Another good Spartan. I've been trying to make sure that Spartans are the fellas who are in charge of the forces. Yeah, he snuffed it. But that means we can recruit one there. So annoying. Corinth is ready to upgrade, that's fine. As is Sparta. That's good.
Yeah!
Igar bouleste! Met hormaes! Nenike kamen! Exite! Archon!
Right, we're going to need you back here.
Ostakista.
Exite!
Taxeis aspidas cotetos.
Someone was saying to me that when you play as Ptolemy, you can't take the faction leader out of Alexandria, which I thought was a bit interesting. Like, what would be the point in that? I suppose he has to stay in the holy city to keep order, but that means all of your army is going to be led by people who aren't of the family line. We'll have a nice academy. Alright, let's go kill some Egyptians. New leader is this fella here, and he's not from... He's from Thurman. We don't want him. Does that mean that this guy is now the factionette? Yes.
Lokoi pezon. Catenantion! Renikekomen! Epithesis!
What have you brought with you? Are you a horse? Hellenistic bodyguard cavalry, which means they've got 2 units of cavalry, some random hoplites, some quite depleted trash, if we're honest. I mean, these would be good units if they weren't knackered. I reckon that's going to be a win. What have we got? 2,159. They got one. We got outnumbered them by 500. Which means the whole episode has been centered on Region, the taking of it, and then defending it against, let's be honest, not the people that we thought we were going to have to defend against. They're going to group their forces together eventually, so let's just make a line. In the clear. That's probably a bit too wide. We don't want him to be vulnerable to a charge. We're going to try and take their generals out with our cavalry. Is my thinking behind it. Let's see where they go. They're running away. Which, now, fatigue is a huge factor in this. Where do we think we're going to get to? I suppose we're going to have to close the gap anyway, so if we could get to about here, that would be quite nice. Whilst they fanny around and make their own battle lines, we'll see if we can. We don't want to run. There's a huge impact. We're nicely supplied because we were on a ship, so we know that we've got none of that rubbish to deal with. They do have 2 flanks, and flanks tend to be were the bane of the Salient. Was it Sardis or Ipsus? I can't remember. Oh, a battle I shouldn't have fought. I should have taken the town, and I allowed them to come up and take me in the rear because I'm Greek and that's what we do. Giggity. What's this? Probably do it with people running from now. What is that over there? Just random men running off. Right, they've made a line on a hill, so they've actually got themselves into quite a nice position, really. Hopefully we can take out quite a few of these fellas. It annoys me, I'm so many turns in and I haven't made these 3 units uniform yet. That's a failure on my part, and I apologise for it. See if we can take out this whole unit without actually losing a man. Archers are not very effective on this. I always prefer slingers. Whenever I go to Carthage, you have the option to recruit the Numidian archers, which are quite long range. They're like an equivalent of the Cretan archers, but I just think, and it's purely, I haven't actually tested it. What is it? Missile attack 10, missile attack 5, you see. So the stats back it up. The slingers are more effective than archers, and I think you get more volleys as an archer, as a slinger. And it's also because one of the campaigns we've got running on the other mods at the minute is the Elves of Mirkwood, Thranduil's realm, And they would have shredded these fools with one unit of the mighty Hinidar. Because they're all lumped together and they pierce more than one unit at a time. But for some reason it would be wrong to have elves in an antiquity mod. Right, they don't seem to want to come any further than that, so what we're going to do is we're going to take all of our hoplites and we're going to just charge this bastard. No wavering. I mean, we'll be able to reform and make a line properly. There you go. What we're trying not to do is run about too much because we've lost quite a lot of our stamina getting into position, so if you lot can do that. We don't care about you. I mean, we do care. There's not a lot. Can't capture them. Hopefully you're not going to charge at the active phalanx unit. Oh, I think you might. Oh, he just swung away in the last second. And he is stood there just tempting fate. Gobble all those lovely captives up. No. No, don't charge them. Let these four go in. Have to micromanage this battle and take out what we can where we can. We'll sort of wear them down. Come on, get involved. You can charge it. Get the other forces moving. Spearmen charging us. What was that? Don't know what that is. It's some sort of phalanx unit. Oh, they're rubbish. It's another light phalanx. Take that. That'd be lovely. 29 of them. Back you go.
Lokoi? Lokoi, e people mian correte.
They're gone. Charge straight into them. And then we're going to set ourselves up to go. These are the barbarian infantry that you tend to fill your line with if you're Pontus. What is this random? What is going on? We've got some random little ditty units. They're gone as well, so we can start moving ourselves over. Oh, they're sending their whole unit of hoplites. We accept the challenge. All of you go and take that unit out. Right, we need to engage. Let's get a little bit closer. Done with the charge. Don't break. There's a gap here which we might be able to sort out. Get our cavalry around. Come on, Mr. Factionaire, do not die. Okay, let's see if we can fit you all through this hole. Bloody helpful if we could. That's solid. Let's just charge these. That was a terrible charge. You get our point. Come on. Up you get. We need to be able to see the strength of the line. Oh, there's something near us. We're just running them past them so we can get around the back. Bloody clever by me, this. There's a big blob of them right there. That's where we're going. And charge! Down the hill, we've got the speed, we've got the weight with us. should be a route. If you do a proper charge. What was that? Ah, there you go. One of their generals is dead. This is where we need... One of my most populated cavalry unit has retreated. Bloody hell. Right, what's going on over here? You're all... Please leave in. You can take those. The missiles to actually be infantry units. Go there, right. Get to him. Sod it. A kingdom for a horse. Get up that hill. Come on. Is that the general? Isn't it wise to have the general? Well, bloody hell, he's going to do it anyway. What a guy. Absolute beast. If we can get their general to rout, it's over. What's chasing them down there? What is going on? Who are you? That's where we need to go, there. What have they got? 23. We're working well. We've got 30 cavalry. The Greek cavalry is quite poor. If you haven't realised by now. Up, yeah, come on, come on. Get down here. In fact, let's send the horses to wheel away. Kill that general. Good, the horses have routed the hoplites. What is left over here? Only thing that can go wrong now is if our general dies. But will it? Everybody cross your fingers. He shouldn't die, but the game does really stupid things sometimes. 7 of them left. Does that mean that we don't want you to rout, we want everybody to charge you. Cost us 700. Well, Rhegium is now secure. Well, for the time being, until the Romans decide to try and take it. And we can get ourselves back on our ships and go to recuperate in Greece. They lost 2 generals doing that. Well done. How is he an uncomfortable? He just did really well. Right. We'll get him on a ship so I don't forget to retrain him. Ah, oh, Region's now gone rogue. Yeah, we're going to need to speak to Ptolemy. Christ, I just realised this episode is nearly an hour long. We're going to have to end it there. Fun though. I do like hoplites. Sorry, I'm having a piece of cheese. You're rioting, but you're now comfortable with this. That's good. Akragagios, what are you? Puno Sickle, Sicilonian Greek. Okay, that's good. That's helpful. So he's a good candidate to be there. Right. Build a colony. So we need to get Philippides, not Philippides. Right, where are our diplomats? You're not really of use. You are. No, they want to kick us off. Okay, so we're gonna need another army, aren't we? Alright, let's have a think about it. What can we actually do? 2 turns until... How many cavalry units do we normally have? Where's he gone? He's 3 missile, 4 cav is what we normally come up with. And then how many hoplites? 5, 8 hoplites and 4 elites. So let's put all of them on queue. The 4 elites we're not going to bother with because they're going to just be through operi. That's that sorted. 2 turns until that can come out. Can't build hoplites, so let's recruit as many hoplites as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, are these any? They don't look particularly armored, do they? 8, 4, 16. 8, 4. So they're not as good as actual hoplites, but we could use them. Just because. Demetrius, can you recruit hoplites? No, which means Pella can't either. Which probably means we're going to take this contingent here. Oh, we can have a Thessalian cavalry unit from there. So we'll drop you off over here. You can go in there. No, it's the same unit. Let's destroy that. Next year is winter, so we can recruit more fellas. You're going to get off there. Right. That's going to be where we leave it. We've got we got Region, so there is positives, but there's a war with Ptolemy, and they are massive. Remember, they own all the way down across here. So the war with Rome may just have to wait whilst we sort out a bit more territory. Side, is that it? Yeah, side. We probably want to try and annex these two in the next war, but we might be losing a couple of units before we get there. In Ephesus and Halicarnassus, but we'll see how we get on. So we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. If indeed you have, do take care of yourselves. An hour bloody long. 3 minutes there. Enjoy. And until next time, bye for now.